the biggest things you want to manifest right now? Go type right in the comments right now. Hey Mark, this is what I want to get. Mark, I want to do this. Mark, I want to da 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 da. I'm gonna show you how easy this stuff is. Okay, here's the first one. A house. Who's this? This is Tara says she wants house with land. Okay, so let me show you how to assume a house with land in it. First of all, let me ask you this question. Do you know how to assume or expect something that you haven't seen, you haven't experienced yet, you don't even know if you can do it, you don't even see evidence? Do you know how to do that? Anybody know how to do that? Because, okay, if you don't know how to do that, it's fine. I'm going to show you right now how to do that stuff. That's going to put you on 99% ahead of all the people. All right, so let me show you how to do the first one. And it's a very simple formula. So you want a house with land, okay? So the first thing you do is you go look for the type of house and you look for the type of land. So that means you're going to have to do some kind of writing it down, or you're going to use some imagery. So you can go on the YouTube, because if you want a house and land, that exists all of, so just type of house and land you want. So go look, doesn't have to match, but look for the type of house and land that you want, okay? Once you find the type of land and house that you want, okay? If you can visualize something, then you can visualize yourself on the house and the land. Okay? If you can't visualize the house on the land, you can write down like this. You can write down, today I was planting such and such on such and my land. Oh, it reminds me, I have to go and clean the patio on my home. See that? That's going to put, now that's not the law of assumption. That's the beginning. That's what I told you. You have to learn what to expect without seeing it. So that's the first thing. That's going to get your mind to start to believe. You need your conscious mind to help you to create this law of assumption and to get this stuff. Okay? All right. Once you do all of that, okay, next step now is to put it into the assumption format. And here it is. The biggest part, we're gonna use words. We gotta use spoken words. Now, question formats. When you want to assume something to be true, house and land, you can say just like this. Wow, I wonder how it would feel to live on my own home and land. Then you can do this one. You know what? That home and land is already mine. It's a done deal. You gotta do that out loud, just like that. That's the law of assumption. That's the law of expectation. It's a 3-step format. Did you catch that? If you do those 3-step formats, you're going to get that. Now, the next part is, the only thing is, you have to repeat it. Maybe you repeat it for a couple weeks, and the reason why you want to repeat this, to do this, is because you have to get your subconscious mind to create the repetition to make it happen. It wasn't in your subconscious before. Remember, your subconscious has different patterns, beliefs. That's assumption. Now, when you get good at this, then you can just go and just do like this. See a car you like? That car is already mine. I deserve a car like that. You know what? I could get a car like that. That thing right there is on the way to me, man. Then okay, when you say that now, here's what happens. Your mind's going to ask you a question now. When you say, that thing is already on the way to me, then your mind's going to say, your conscious mind's going to say, how is it on the way to you? Okay, your mind going to ask you. Remember, your mind is objective. It's looking for proof. So how do you fix that? Very simple. You remind your mind with the images of the car. You show the mind an image of the car. Just think of the car. Or if you wrote it down, you remind yourself by looking at your notes or your journal. And your conscious mind now is going to step back because it sees objective stuff. Does that make sense? That's how you're going to get ahead of 99% of people. And what you have to learn is that you have to learn to ignore your current reality. Not, what's the best word I want to put? Not dislike your current reality, not hate your current reality. Well, ignore basically means it's there, but it's not a big thing. It's like a peaceful thing. You're like, okay, I'm in a state of peace in this reality. I'm not going to let this reality hold me back. When you do that, that's when things start to shift. Now, I got to go back because this is important to understand. You are not human beings, okay? Human beings were our words, our structures we made up to describe what we call a species. It's all made up. If you want to know who or what you truly are, we have to go quantum. Quantum, you discover yourself. So what makes the law of assumption work really well is because you enter from the conscious awareness and then you enter into the subconscious illogical mind. See, when you assume something, your subconscious really comes to play. Your subconscious loves assumptions. Your subconscious loves expectations. Your conscious mind loves logic. Your conscious mind loves analyzing. Your conscious mind loves judgment. So whenever you're in the conscious mind, you're in the objective world. That's where you get stuck. Whenever you're in the expectation assumption, you're in the subjective world. That's where you change reality. You see how that works?